What's up, y'all? I know I'm late, but shit, it was a long day at work. Which typically means if it's a long day at work, this podcast gonna be a short podcast. And
That it is.
my, my guy over here is
That it
full
is.
time football dad, football unc too.
Man, these damn kids, man.
Say, bro, like little man look good and nephew and them look good, bro. Like you should be proud because they out there doing the damn thing, all of them.
Bro. It ain't just them two. It's we who else we got? We got Jackson actually scrimmaged his little cousin, his guy,
Oh,
his
that's
that
right.
was yeah, that was last week. So
That's right.
we don't
That's
even catch
right.
we won't even catch everybody games. It's probably about 10 of them right now that's playing, like for real. So
Yeah,
I love it though. Everybody, the next wave, man.
bro. Let me tell you something, man. It's nothing like seeing that, bro. Like, um, I had I was talking to my cousin, and his youngest son is playing football now and everything. And I told him I was like, bro, look, what is he playing? And he told me. And I was like, look, if he playing D line, I said, tell him to get used to using his hands and moving his feet at the same time. I said, the better he is moving his hands and his feet, the better he gonna be able to get off of blocks and stuff like that. And I was like, teach him pad control and stuff. And like I was showing him and everything on FaceTime, like what to do and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, if he could learn that kind of stuff now as an eighth grader,
Mm-hmm.
especially out there where he go to school at, man, like I already know like he gonna keep developing because they gonna see certain little things that they could work with him. And that's why I was telling you same thing, like man, teach him little small little fundamental stuff now. The coach is
Yeah.
gonna see that and they're gonna be able to build on that.
They
And
got
that's
him. I think he might. I'm not 100% sure. He might start at DN this weekend. I know
ooh,
that they're gonna play him a lot more at DN and safety. They're gonna move him back and forth. They really gonna move him between DN, linebacker, and safety, just to see like which one is. Oh shit! Which one is more his strength? But
yeah.
I like him at all three. Like his like last weekend, I think he was playing linebacker. He was playing like outside and middle linebacker. His hand, I showed you the video, but his hand placement,
Hmm.
all of that, beautiful. So,
Bro, it's stuff like that, man, that like when I saw him grab old boy in the middle,
bro,
like right here, and he just
mm,
I was like, yes.
he been doing. Look, he been doing it in practice all week too. So
Wait,
same
and
thing, like yanking him. I was like,
hey, because of that, I got a special intro music just for Jackson for doing that.
you know what? I forgot all about the intro music.
Hey, they hurt people.
It's crazy. I was just watching them on AEW like a second ago. That's funny.
Bro, when I saw it, I was like,
You know what's
when
crazy?
he was talking about the
I don't even know the lyrics to this damn song. All I know is we hurt people.
listen, that's the best part is when the crowd get in there and start chanting it with everybody, bro.
Bro, I thought that was the lyrics to the damn song for real. I didn't know they were actual like
It's a
lyrics.
real song, yeah.
It's
What's
West
his
Side Gun,
name?
right?
Uh, Gun is the second verse. I can't remember who the first one is, and then MVP is the last verse. Yeah,
I'm
MVP
gonna look
got a
that up.
verse in it,
I'm gonna
dog.
listen to it on the way to work tonight.
I can't
Because
remember
I've
who the
never
first
listened
one
to the
is though.
actual lyrics.
He come on there talking about we break arms and we break necks. Like that's the first few lyrics.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, man, I had to throw that out there for little homie, man. Because when we started talking, because I had it, I was listening to it earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and I just had it keyed up or whatever. Because I was still like trying to fix my sandwich and get my electrolytes and my waters and shit. Because I gotta stay hydrated. But nah, and we started talking about it. I was like, oh, this is perfect, perfect. Because bruh, he took him. And when he just grabbed him and like, yeah, I was like,
Bro,
yes.
I was proud of him, bro. Because if you see him in practice all week, it really be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? And then he
Mhm.
gets in the game, and it was like the total opposite. Like immediately knew what he was doing. So their first home game is this Saturday. So we're gonna turn up.
Man, if I get these next few appointments tomorrow and Friday, I ain't gotta work Saturday. So I'm trying to get these next few appointments these next 2 days so I can move on to the next phase. So I'm trying to hustle because I forgot we off Monday.
Oh yeah, because of the holiday.
Yeah. Like, bro, I was talking to this man earlier. I'm setting it for an appointment. I was like, yeah, so what about Monday? He was like, Monday's Labor Day, remember? I was like, man, this is the second time you had to remind me since we started talking about that. And I was like, well, look, we seen your neighbor down the street Tuesday. You won't be the first appointment before or appointment after. He was like, do it. I was like,
listen. Swan open the door. I don't even look. I see him knock. I look through the Ring camera. I'll be like, nah, I'm good.
Bro, I had a black dude yesterday. He was like, nah, bro. He was like, you ain't about to get me to do this. He was like, because if I do this, I'm gonna be just like when I bought them damn solar panels that don't work. I was like, well, look, at least our stuff worked, dog.
Bro, we sat and talked to that solar panel dude, bro. It sounded good though. The solar panel stuff sound good though. It really do. When they should see, they say the energy efficiency and save on the bill. Then they hit you with the but you got to finance this part or you got to pay for it all up front. And then you hear them numbers. It's like, yeah, you know what? No, I'm good. I'm good.
Man, shout out to Sarge, man. Sarge been holding it down in the media here in Houston. Like, he been representing, bro, because like it's not been a lot of us, to be honest with you, that's playing a major part in the media sometimes in certain places. But shout out to Sarge, man, for holding it down and for always like just making sure he's always available if you need something from him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to him for real, for holding it down. I'm waiting for this to load up. As soon as it do, it don't want to play right, but yeah. Hold up. Here we go. There you go.
Yes,
I ain't have it queued up right. I ain't have it queued up right. Yeah, man. Shout out to Sarge, man. We appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yes, Keyz is here. But like, man,
I'll be here more. Football season starting. I'm here every Wednesday now. Every week. Especially next week. Y'all gonna hate me next week.
Bro, why you even had to go there? I don't.
All right, so you know what's funny?
Let's just get into
as I was getting ready for the show, I was gonna put it in the rundown, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, I've been talking about this all week. I've hated all the discourse behind it. Mm-hmm. I've hated all the discourse behind it because I'm like, there's people actually taking up for Raja. And I'm like, I don't understand how.
Bro, let me tell you something, man.
And it's like, it's no way you watch. I got into it last night on Facebook with a friend of mine, battle rap homie of mine, because he really, even Sloan, I'll say it, Sloan's taking the other side too.
Yeah.
And I don't understand. If you've watched everything, like literally, if you have watched every video, there's no way that you're looking at that and you're taking Raja's side at all. Like nothing about that. Nothing about what happened. Like in the beginning, okay, the little can thing, dude said he's drunk, but he's also continuously saying, I saw the cameras. I really thought this was a backstage promo.
Right.
Even though the other guys were like, man, we told you he's not a worker. Cool. But there's intoxication involved. So even if you told him, he may not have heard you or even remembered. But he still said out loud, I saw the cameras. I'm thinking it's a backstage promo.
Right.
Once he realized that, bro won't, he apologized several thousand times.
Right.
From that point on, Raja and the people that were telling him to get back in the ring 100% wrong. Also, those who don't know, Raja is still in concussion protocol from sparring last week and getting kicked in the head. I already knew that part
Mm-hmm.
because I saw that video too. Got kicked pretty goddamn hard in his head, so he had a concussion.
Yeah.
Then you see the Twitch video or the kick video where he's
Yeah.
like, he's on the in the side before he goes in the ring, and he's telling him, they told me I can get my get back, but like he's telling you he's about to beat the shit out of
Bro,
this nigga.
he literally admitted to the assault on camera.
That's the part where it's like, from again, even after from the apology on, it's still Raja and Dude fault. Like, it's I don't
Bro,
understand how you can even take Raja's side at all.
wait, they AJ Mana, the dude who told him to get his get back, he done got fired.
Of
Done
course,
got
he should have.
fired not only by Knox Pro, but also by his shoot job.
Yeah, he should have.
He got fired.
He should
So
have.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's and even Rampage didn't even agree with his son, bro.
Yeah, his original like statement was like, "Nah, bro." And he said Raja shouldn't have been anywhere near the ring because of the concussion stuff. Dude won't right in the head. Part of that, you can be like, "All right, he was in concussion protocol. He wasn't in his right mind." That might get him off a little bit. Luckily, dude is awake. Hopefully, none long term, is wrong with him or anything like that. But it's still him and everybody who was like, "Hey, get back in the ring."
Bro, and the thing is, bro, when you get pumped up like that by certain people, and then you admit on camera that you're basically going to commit assault. And see, this is why I like people like Sierra in on this. He had beef with Psycho and was telling Roger to get him as a way of getting back at him. Exactly. And you could tell.
So you're using
like
that young man.
Right. You gaslighting him to go get to get to Stu because you don't fuck with Stu. Bro.
Oh no, I've been hip. I've been
Sarge.
super. Yeah, Sarge. I've been super hip to that.
Another thing that people not really hip to, because I remember Rampage was talking about his son that was fighting and stuff, but he like, we got to get him under control, because he got anger issues.
Coming from a nigga with anger issues is funny as hell. Cause he's like father, like fucking son, bro.
Come on, dog. Like,
we all remember that episode of Ultimate Fighter with him ripping the fucking door off. That's my favorite episode ever, bro. That nigga yanked that fucking door off like it was nothing.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Sierra, I did see.
I've seen some of it.
Posted that I remember seeing.
I think I did.
Yeah, you did. You
Yeah.
did. That's right. You did. One of our chats, Keyz found the clip on Twitter. Somebody had posted and he sent it to us. And that to me, that makes it even worse.
Yeah, they're trying to cover it up, like
and
only talk to certain people, only because they want to protect themselves at the end of the day. Because dude works, like all of the people outside of Raja works for them. So on all sides of it, they're still going to be held responsible because it's under their banner that this happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. And the stupid part about it is, it was just like bro, like you got played by somebody else who gaslit you to do their dirty work, and then you went way overboard with
way overboard.
And wait, this is the biggest thing.
Yep.
That right there, them being a WWE ID company, you in danger of losing that now.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to want to be associated with this kind of shit. And one thing that the only saving grace that they have is that they fired AJ.
Mm-hmm. And Rikishi.
Rikishi is one of the owners, operators of it.
Mm-hmm.
He better do some foot groveling and some favor pulling and everything else he could do to keep that WWE ID contract going, because
they haven't. Yeah, Dre, they haven't dropped them yet. Like nothing officially came out that they had that they dropped them. I
No,
seen something about it, but it was I think that was
it's nothing.
clickbait.
It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing official that has come out about it. I don't even think WWE has even put out a statement about it yet.
I wouldn't. I
And
wouldn't.
typically in
I wouldn't
situations
put out
like
a
this,
statement at all.
no, typically in situations like this, they're just gonna they're just gonna take a wait and see approach. They're gonna
Hmm.
let the law play it out, let the police investigate, and then go from there. Because
So
Nick Khan
no, that
already
was
said Nick Khan
no,
already
Dre.
said talking about the Brock Lesnar thing, unless there are actual criminal charges or whatever involved or something like that, then we're clear.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to clean house because it sounded like Black Rain on the phone with Raja, which is a member of the Anoa'i family. And oh yeah,
Oh, when he was it when they were? It was either when he was outside about to get in the car, or it was or was it the phone call that he got when he was in the house with his dad? It was one of them where he was
Mhm.
talking to somebody like what Sierra was saying, but they were kind of telling him too, like, bro, like, nah.
Yeah. Oh, when
Okay,
she
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It
Okay.
was right
Now,
before he got. It was right before he got in the car.
right now, I
I've
remember.
literally seen all the videos.
Now I remember. Now, yeah, yeah. His shirt did have the blood. Yeah. Okay. Now I remember.
And he still had blood on his
It
hands
was.
too.
It was. Remember when he was in the video where he was in the parking lot by that red
Yeah.
car under that little
Mm-hmm.
light or whatever. It was that video. Now I know exactly what video she's talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Bet. And that's all on the stream too.
All of this was recorded from beginning to end. So if it is, any charges are brought about, they have all the evidence they need on all sides of it. So
Bro.
I don't wish that on anybody, but at the end of
Right.
the day, like that man, something seriously bad could have happened to that man as far as like he could be in a coma or he could have died or anything like that.
And we don't even know the lasting effects it's gonna have on him moving forward because he was already a vet suffering with PTSD, and then you just did this and like severely concussed him and broke bones in his face. Like we don't know what long lasting effects that kind of stuff can have on him because like I was talking to a coworker of mine and he was talking about like they talked about like people that they know that have PTSD from being active duty overseas and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin talk about this too. Because he used to have to recruit special forces for the Air Force and shit. And like that shit is real. Like fucking Drake will tell you about it his fucking self.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't even active duty. He just like he had the accident and stuff. Like it's people that like that shit is real and people don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to admit it. They don't want to say what type of factors that PTSD, concussions, and things like that can play into things. But if you look at it, we see it all the time, even in children. Sometimes the things that children will go through will give them a form of PTSD. So you can't take this kind of shit lightly. Concussions, PTSD, any type of mental or head trauma or anything like that shit is real. That shit is real. And real quick, before I forget, this is episode 89 presented to you by Dubby Energy
11 episodes away from
from
100.
100. Like
Mm.
for real, for real.
That's huge, man. I can't wait for episode 100, man. I
Bro,
ain't even gonna lie.
I got so much like work and studying and shit to do over the next like month or whatever, but I'm like locked in to make sure we make this shit happen.
That's
And
like what I think we said November or something, or
like
late
November,
October.
it's like November. It's
Yeah.
time in November. I can't remember exactly what week or whatever, and it depends on like because once once I get all this stuff straight and situated with this next position I'm moving to, I'm gonna have some late ass appointments. So we might have to like change days, move days, or pre-record it and then play it later or something like that. But
Either
I'm
way,
out.
before Thanksgiving, we hitting 100.
We gonna figure it the fuck out.
We gonna hit 100.
Cause bare minimum, I know Saturdays, my last appointment, if I have one, is gonna be at 1 o'clock. So it's like, and I ain't volunteering to do no Sunday shit unless they make me.
Oh God.
Look, Sunday you can only do a 9 or a 10, and you only gonna have that one appointment. That's it. So I'm like, nah, bro, I
You
ain't,
know how they go. Once September come, it's football. I ain't working Sundays.
bro. Let me tell you something.
I work a late Friday, but I
Let me
ain't
tell you
working on
something.
Sunday.
If they give me the right appointment, I will sit there with you and I will watch football and I will break down the game and everything for you. But listen here, I need you to buy these fucking windows.
I need you to buy it.
I need you to buy these fucking. Look, your roof is fucking leaking. Buy the fucking roof, okay?
Get the gutter guards. Look,
Look,
I done sat through these conversations, so I already
look.
know.
You
I
need
need you to get the gutter guards.
look how your rafters are sweating up here. You need attic insulation, motherfucker.
I know about all. Listen, I hated. I was ready. I told you that one dude from Paramount Buildings, bro. He was so annoying. I was ready,
Oh yeah,
bro. And he's the one that been coming to my mom's house for years because she got her
yeah.
front windows done. We need
Uh-huh.
to get the back ones done, but she said she don't know if she gonna go through them because of that one dude. Like he. Oh my god, I forgot he been working for them for about 20 years for real. He good.
Man, listen,
He is really good at his job, but he
let
annoying as
me
shit.
let me know what area she in, and I'll see if we service there. The shit gonna be expensive, but she could finance it,
Oh, she was gonna do that anyway.
bro. Let me tell you something. One of the things that got me like really sold on the way our products work. Number one, we got nobody else have our windows.
Mm.
Nobody else got our windows because Pella makes their windows specifically for us. Number two, um, when the homie EJ did the demo for us, no, he literally said, "Hey, I want you to hit this with the side of your fist like you trying to bust through it." And I was like, "Are you sure? You see, I'm a big nigga." And he was like, "Nah, go ahead." Nigga, my hand was hurt. I ain't gonna lie, my hand and my wrist was hurt, but that window stayed right there. I had a lady.
Shameless company plug. Of course. That's what we're here
Goddamn
to do.
right.
Of course.
Right. Look, this lady, they power was out because they had an 18 wheeler that like turned over and was caught on fire and knocked the power out in like the whole like a whole little section of the city
Damn.
on the southwest side. Like, bro, it was like for like 2 miles around, everybody power was out. That lady said our house stayed cool the whole time the power was out.
Mm.
She was
Because
like,
she had them good windows.
bruh, and that fucking door, man, I done seen them do them door, bruh. And the way they do the install, like they don't leave no mess. They clean up after everything they do and stuff. I'll be like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, because when they did her front windows, they threw in her I remember they did the railings on the porch just because they were there. Like
Mm-hmm.
they did that, they did her storm door in the front,
Mm-hmm.
and then they did all the windows on the front of the house.
Yeah, yeah. And then like because we down here in Texas, like some of the ones that we offer is the category 5 hurricane impact windows. That was the windows we was like beating the fuck out the window trying to break it, nigga, and all our hands and shit was hurting. Like they showed somebody throwing a brick at one of them and the bitch just stayed there. I'm like, bro, you throwing bricks at the window? And I was telling this one lady about it, and she was like, nah, I don't think I want to go with them because my kids locked me out the house one time and I needed to get in the house.
And I couldn't get through the window.
She said I couldn't get through the window. She was like, so next time y'all come and do the rest of the windows, I'm gonna have to get a different kind of window because I couldn't get in. She was like, I was just gonna call y'all for a warranty, but I couldn't even break the window to get in. I was like, damn, that's crazy. But yeah, man, that shit was wild, bro. But nah, like it's to getting back on the subject, it's just crazy. Like we talked about how people will like outright defend Raja in his situation and everything, knowing that there's all this evidence out there against it. And Knox
Yeah.
Pro wouldn't be trying to clean this shit up and hide this shit and sweep this shit under the rug if they knew it wasn't a problem. They wouldn't have fired AJ Mana, and AJ wouldn't have got fired from his regular job if it wasn't an issue. You know,
Mhm.
so it's like, bruh, like we clearly we have a problem here. Like there is something wrong here, and they're talking about police investigating. If the police are investigating, that's clearly evidence of a crime. I don't know how much more plain you can make it, but people gonna feel their way, and you know what? Like I said, everybody has entitled to their opinion. Whether you ride with that opinion or you agree with them or disagree with them, that's cool. But like at least if we gonna be adults and talk about the shit, let's talk about the shit, be adults. And if we gonna disagree on something, okay, cool. Let's agree to disagree and move forward amicably. Let's not
Yeah.
get our feelings involved and then get all crazy and weird about shit and make shit weird just because we have a difference of opinion. It's like you can have a difference of opinion, but it ain't gotta be like animosity because at the end of the day, this shit ain't about to make me no more money or no less money than what I'm making right now.
Nope.
And I'm not about to like fall out with one of my friends behind some shit behind people that don't know us and we don't know them.
We're just all talking about it like anything else that happens in the world. So
Exactly. People on the Indies are looking for AJ because Psycho has friends out. Ooh, man, listen, I already know. I already know. I already know. Because when I heard that Stu was a vet and everything, I'm like, man, AJ, he in trouble. Cause them vets do not play behind each other, bro. They do not play behind each other. And depending on what branch of the service he was in, they may be even crazy.
excuse me.
But yeah, man, it was that was wild shit, and I'm glad we got that out the way because in the
I didn't talk
NFL,
about it. I didn't
huh?
want to talk about it. I didn't even
I
want to
really
talk about
didn't.
it.
Me and Gresh talked about it last night.
I
It's
mean,
not
it's a hot topic in just sports in general right now. So it's got to be talked about.
right, bro. Let
But
me tell you, I was at work. We was sitting at lunch with the team the other day, and they brought it up. They ain't even wrestling fans, and they brought it up.
like
I was like,
it's somebody was talking to me about it at work last night. He's a wrestling fan, but he also likes
mhm,
MMA. So we were having a discussion about it, and
mhm,
same thing I just told y'all is with and he agreed. The whole thing is just messy, and I pray for Stu, and hope he has a speedy recovery and no long lasting injuries or anything from that. So and I hope Raja is good too, like mentally,
yeah, mentally,
because like I say, he with that concussion, and then even I'm sure everything that's been going on since he's not. I'm sure he's not right in the head. So
right, right. Hey man, low key, this cucumber lime sports drink flavor,
the Gatorade, I love
brother,
the cucumber Gatorade. I'm a huge
brother,
fan of it. It's good to me. Most
that
people don't like it, but it's
fire.
good.
That shit is fire. I had bought the big 24 pack of the zero without the sugar, the
Uh,
HEB kind. And they only got I think it's fruit punch, lemon lime, and the blue one. I can't remember
mm.
what flavor the blue one is. But like I had got that one for my next like set of sports drinks or whatever. I wanted to get the cucumber lime again, but I was like, let me try the sugar free ones and see how I like them. But yeah, man, them shits is fire.
That was a good segue, Dre. Because you know what? This has been a good week for Travis's in the last 48 hours. We had Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift are officially engaged now. I'm not sure what their surname is going to be. The
Hey,
the
this nigga talking
the
about
the
Liv
Swift
Morgan,
list.
knowing
Swift.
that his wife hates Liv Morgan.
That's crazy. He literally said it right under that white pacer.
That's what I'm
That's funny.
saying. Like he trying to get it in while his wife ain't lit. She probably sleep by now, fooling with the dogs or something. That's why he getting his
Uh,
shit off.
and within the last couple hours, Travis Hunter and his wife Lena welcomed their baby boy into the world.
Wait,
So
I didn't even know
congratulations.
she was pregnant.
Yeah, she's been pregnant this whole time since. Remember, they found out she was pregnant right before.
Oh,
No,
you know what? It
it
was
was
like
during the
during the
season.
season.
It was like January, right
Oh
at the end of the season.
shit. You right, bro. I
Hmm.
totally fucking forgot.
Yeah, so they never said what they were having. We just knew she was pregnant. I don't even think they wanted to know, or maybe they did know, but they didn't reveal what it was until tonight when she had the baby. So
Oh,
she
so
had
what they end up having?
a boy.
Oh, okay, okay. That's what's up, man. That's
That's dangerous. His little brother already a monster, so his son about to be crazy.
oh hell yeah.
So
Fire.
yeah, great
Good.
48 hours for Travis's.
Hey, you know what else is good? My mom hit me to it. Them fucking liquid hydration IV.
Somebody told me those are. I've never had to use them,
Yo,
but
them shit's good, dog. Them shit's real good. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my comments about that one.
Yeah, we
I
gonna.
still,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna.
I
I'm not
still got
touching
my
that one.
reservations.
I'm not touching
Yeah.
that one. I'm not touching that one.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
not
happy
touching that
for
one.
you guys, and I hope you guys have a very long marriage life,
I hope
more
life
kids, and
is
all that.
good. I hope the kids are healthy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Travis Kelsey and
I
Taylor
hope that
Swift.
second contract is fire, prenup.
You know what I'm saying?
um,
I hope everything works out for all the Travises and all their wives and fiancés and everything else.
shout
Bless up.
out to Travis and
Bless up.
Travis.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. And shout
Great
out to
48
all the
hours for
Travises.
Travis.
Shout out to all the Travises that didn't get cut while it's cut down season. Bruh.
Did you see the list? So hold on, real quick before we really dive into it. You saw the list of like all the NFL second year or juniors or whatever. NFL greats, kids who got cut.
Say, bruh, let me tell you
It was
something.
so funny. But all of them
It's
were like undrafted players. So it won't totally except for Frank Gore Jr. actually was the only one that shocked me
mhm.
because he's the only one. Well, I ain't gonna say the only one good, but he's really fucking good. Like,
They got some of them kids got some talent, and it's like props to them for making it, even getting drafted or making the roster or making a training camp or whatever. Because bro, that shit is hard as fuck.
hell, Terrell Owens barely made the 49ers at first. So
Thank you. That's what I'm saying,
this
dog. That's what I'm saying. Like
I
you,
always say Randy Moss son was the one that surprised me because he was amazing at I didn't know he was a tight end though, but
he
he was
was.
amazing at LSU. I felt like when he got drafted to Washington, that was the wrong place for him. And it didn't really work out. I think he ended up I think he ended up retiring early from playing ball, but I liked him. I like Randy Moss son a lot.
Yeah,
Him and
but
Frank Gore Jr. are probably two of my favorites of like the next
yeah.
uh
They got a couple of them that I think can play a little bit, but
Jerry
ultimately,
Rice son is pretty dope too. I watched
he
him at USC a lot.
Brennan is pretty good. But the
Yeah.
thing is like there's good enough to get drafted or good enough to be an undrafted free agent or whatever, and then there's making a 53-man roster good. And there's a fine line sometimes between that. And what I always tell people is like your genes don't really mean a whole lot. Your last name or whatever don't really mean a whole lot. What your pops did for the league don't really mean a whole lot. What it boils down to is what can you do for us? Can you come in and can I count on you on third down to run that dig route and catch that ball when that safety is floating over the top ready to take your head off and that
Mm-hmm.
linebacker is underneath you, you know what I'm saying, ready to like pounce on it. So you got to jump up and make a catch in the middle of traffic knowing you're going to get hit. Can I count on you to come down from your safety position and make this tackle or drop into coverage or whatever? Can I count on you to get off this block and make this tackle? Because I know you a pass rushing edge rusher, but I need you to set the edge against the run. Like there's things like that you have to be able to do in order to contribute to a roster. And another thing is if you're one of those fringe players, you're one of those back into the roster players, somewhere between 47 and 53. Can I count on you to play special teams?
That's the biggest thing is like if you know you're not going to be a starter and you're
Mm-hmm.
not within at least as a wide receiver, if you're coming in and you know you're not going to be wide receiver 1 through 4, and at 4 is the stretch.
Right.
If you're wide receiver 5 on that depth chart, and
No, you're
even 4 if you want to be honest, but
yep.
specifically 5 and back, special teams is where you need to be like on it. Whether you the returner, whether you just special teams, period, is where you need to hone in on and stay on the team. So that way you have an opportunity to show what you can do. And you never know, injuries do happen. And you're there, and you just what do they always tell you? Next man up.
Exactly. Exactly. And like, man, you got to be able to do multiple things. Like you can't be just a specialist at one little thing. Like I do this or I do that. Like that's a good way to have a really short career and a short lived life in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And like it is best pressure free position in the NFL, practice squad kicker. They don't really keep kickers around in the practice squad, but I feel you what you're saying though, Dre. I understand what you're saying. Like I'm not gonna lie, the best pressure free position in the NFL, to be really honest with you, is the backup quarterback
Yeah.
because you know,
Especially if you're number two and you're solid at two.
and you got if you behind like a franchise guy like a Mahomes, a Allen, a Lamar,
Jalen
a
Ramsey,
Burrow, Dak,
yeah,
somebody like that, like a Hurts, like that person gonna play 16, 17 games a year. You may play the last game of the season or something like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get paid handsomely
to sit your ass on the bench
being
and
prepared,
pray you ain't never got to get in, so you can just get this
bro.
money
Backup
and get a
quarterback is
ring,
best position in football. And even if
bro.
you come in the game and you have to play, they know you ain't. They know you ain't QB1, so they really not expecting a whole lot out of you.
Hey, you're right. Actually, Kyle McCord is no longer in Philly. We cut his ass. Third string quarterback. You are right though. Third string, especially if you're a third string on any of those teams, on the Chiefs, Philly, the Ravens, your job is super easy.
But the thing is, though, most
The
teams,
most work you're gonna do, is in practice. That's
most
the
teams don't even
most
carry
work.
3 quarterbacks on the roster. So if you third string, you probably on the practice squad.
Because I think we're carrying three. Uh, yeah, only two are healthy, which is Jalen and Sam Howell, and then Tanner McKee is still hurt. So
Mhm.
that's why we cut everybody else. I
Yeah,
still was shocked we cut
yeah.
DTR. I really wanted us to keep DTR. I like him.
But
I
see
like him a
that,
lot.
like I told you, a lot of people be falling in love with some of these backup quarterbacks. Just
I
like I
love
told y'all the other year
I
about
love
what's his
DTR,
name?
man.
What's his name that got traded from Arizona? Josh Dobbs.
Oh, but
Like
Josh Dobbs was
all about
just.
falling in love with the fucking backup
But the
quarterback.
crazy thing with Josh Dobbs was everywhere he went, he was balling the fuck out until he got to Minnesota. Everywhere he was traded to, he came in, was balling. Then he got to Minnesota, and I don't know what happened, but like he really was balling out everywhere he went. DTR I just think he's a good solid backup. I love what he was doing when he was with the Browns. I truly did not understand the reason of trading him for Kenny fucking Pickett. Made no fucking sense. And the only reason Kenny Pickett is a Raider is because it ain't nobody else on the market, and they needed somebody who actually has played games rather than just taking a rookie. So
You call it.
Kenny Pickett sucks though.
Yeah.
Nigga got a Super Bowl ring for being ass, but he got a ring. Can't be mad at him.
Hey, he was the backup quarterback.
He was.
Backup
That he was.
quarterback.
You said
Backup.
water boys make 36K? Ball boys make 45. You know
Hey,
what?
bro, let me tell you, low key, one of the best positions in sports, if you're not gonna be an actual player coach or whatever, I want to say is like the people who clean the court or some shit like that in the NBA. Them boys make
Really?
damn 6 figures, dog.
I wonder if the Wizards hiring.
Say, bro, let me tell
Or
you,
Charlotte or the Hornets. Because they either way, they both about the same distance. About to find out.
dog. Let me tell you something. And if you in the medical field
You gotta
and
do
you go
home
work
game.
for a team, like we got a home, like one of my mom and my cousins and them homegirl, they went to school with. She a dentist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And her husband is like a team physician or something like that for one of the teams in pro teams in Cali. I can't remember who it is. Bruh be big chilling, making a good 6 figure call, a good 6 figure salary to just be a team physician.
That's crazy.
Bruh, all he do is tend to the players and the staff or whatever. Like that's really it. That's all he really do. He has a set amount of patience and that's all he do. He ain't got to do shit else.
That's crazy.
Bruh, the shit is wild, bruh. Like
Even the water boy thing, you right, Dre. 90 to 120 days a year. Easy. Because all you're doing is home games. You really not traveling with like a water. Well, a water boy, you're traveling with the team, so that's different. But you were saying, the guy that cleans the court, you're
Mhm.
only doing home games.
Dre, you right. I need to call Joel and see what's up because I know he's still plugged in over there at the Rockets. Like, look, bruh, I could wipe up sweat and I could run a fucking squeegee better than anybody because I done cleaned floors before. So, like,
Oh God.
hook your boy up. But yeah, man, the NFL cuts and shit been wild to watch, and we've even seen like some teams um that have made some of these cuts, and like I seen a team. Oh fuck, who was it, man? I can't remember who it was. It may have been the Texans or it was somebody in one of the South. It was either AFC South or NFC South. I want to say it was the Texans, maybe, but I think it was the Texans. They cut a tight end and then re-signed him. I
Was it
think
the tight end that we traded?
it may have been. It may
Uh,
have been. I think they cut him and then they re-signed him to the practice squad or something like that.
yeah, I think that's what it was. I can tell you right now.
I think it was. I think it was. But like you'll see little moves like that, and it's really all about the numbers game because you only have 53 men that you can sign to the active roster. The top 51 salaries count towards the salary cap. Then you got those last two spots that don't count towards the cap, and then you got I think 8 to 10 players you can sign on the practice squad. Anybody on the
Mhm.
practice squad can be signed to somebody else 53-man roster if they take them from you. But that's where the numbers game comes in at. And when you got teams like a Cleveland who's carrying 3 quarterbacks on their 53-man roster, whereas most teams
Technically,
tend to carry two, they're all no. I'm talking about just the 53, the active roster.
oh yeah, because of Deshaun being hurt,
Yeah,
he's on the pup.
they got three, which means you taking away from a position somewhere else. So you're gonna have like
But they have to carry three.
maybe you're
They
gonna
damn near
have
needed
like
four.
8 offensive linemen, or you may have only 6, 7 defensive linemen. You may only have like 5, 6 corners or whatever.
I
You may
run into that
have.
on Madden sometimes when I want to carry three. I
Mm-hmm.
gotta figure out where. Usually, I cut from wide receivers. I usually keep about 5 or 6 wide receivers and like 3 tight ends. I don't like. I know that some people will go real deep with wide receivers, like 9 or 10. Like you need all them. You don't. You need to get 5 or 6 just for the injury stuff. And if the injury is that bad that they done for the season, it's easy just um to
Thank
pup them
you,
so you can Harrison
Harrison
Bryant. So
Smith.
yeah,
Thank
that was who we traded to them
you. Yeah,
in that
I knew somebody was gonna
that
figure
Michi
it out.
trade. Shout
Yeah,
out. First off, they were stupid. Wow, look, I'm gonna ask you as a Houstonian,
mhm.
anybody in the chat, why would y'all do that? Why?
Hey, bro. Let me tell you something.
Why?
When you look at
I know a lot about Michi.
when you
Why?
look at that depth chart though, you like, oh shit, like where does
He
he
was
fit?
expendable like that?
Bruh, I'm about to
Because
pull it up for
Michi
you
is
right now.
fire.
I'm about to pull it up. Like they got Nico Collins,
Yeah.
Christian Kirk,
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah,
Jaden
they do got
Higgins,
Kirk.
and
They
Jalen
do that.
Noel.
Yeah.
Higgins and Noel are the two they just drafted.
Yeah,
Higgins is
yeah,
the
yeah.
one that
Then
reminds
they
you a
just
lot of
traded
Nico
for
Collins, right? And
then they
Noel is
just traded for Kirk.
right. And then they still got Hutchinson, who's still been showing promise too.
Mm.
That's their first five deep right there. So it's like then you got Justin Watson, Braxton Berrios, and they kept a spot open for Tank Dell, who's like officially he's
I
on the
forgot about Tank Dell.
Tank not playing this year. Tank not playing this year though. But
But see, with Michi, Michi's gonna be our number 3. I mean, I think 4. Um, yeah, he gonna be somewhere in that 4. But that's fine. And I like him for special teams and different sets. So
bro,
because
let
it's
me
gonna be
tell you something.
sometimes AJ not on the field.
He's
AJ and
he's listed at AJ Brown's backup right now.
so he's gonna be 3.
No, he's 4 because you got Brown, Smith, and Dotson are the first 3.
Oh yeah, I
And then
forgot
you
about
look at the
Jahan.
backups. Now I'm not gonna lie.
Boy, that's still good to be at 4 though.
I'm not gonna lie. When you look at what's his name? Johnny Wilson.
Hey. I love him. We be in the chat. We be in the Eagle chat talking. Hey,
Say,
we
bro,
love.
it's some dudes in the league, bro, that like they may have certain special skills or they may have
I
certain
was so glad we didn't cut
or
him.
whatever. It's just like oh gosh, I can't remember this pass rusher's name, but okay, I'll put it. I normally I try to find somebody that's like a niche guy that kind of fits in or whatever. But when you look at like a Max Crosby
Mhm.
or somebody like that or a TJ Watt, they weren't like really highly touted or like top 5 draft picks or whatever. But they
Nope.
turned themselves into something. Trey Hendrickson, another one. Trey
Yep.
Hendrickson was
Dogs.
a 4th round pick for the Saints who turned himself into a top guy. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
greatest of all time was a 6th round pick. Tom
bro,
Brady
come on, bro.
turned himself into it. The
Come
GOAT.
on, bro.
That's
Like,
why I
what are
also
we
say with
talking about, bro?
Shador, and I think I think having Brady as his mentor has helped him
Yeah,
because
definitely,
your
definitely.
mentor was a 6th round pick. You're a 5th round. Bro, he easily is gonna end up being a starter somewhere, bro. Like I don't think he gonna end up being a starter with the Browns, to be completely honest. Like his
Mhm.
talent is there. It's just
I put it to you like this. This is the
that
biggest Super Bowl.
collusion and sabotage thing.
This
It's
is
so hard not to believe it. To
this
be
this is
honest,
this is what I'll say. This is what I'll say.
we cut Kenyon Green. I looked at the list. I couldn't remember if I saw his name on there.
I think they did. I think they did.
Yeah,
This is what I'll say about the whole Shadur and the collusion and all of that thing. Like you and I have had conversations about it, and we said like he's got some talent to him, but it's not a lot of the things that you would look for in a top 5, top 10 quarterback. He just wasn't that. Second, 3rd round, yeah, probably take a chance on him and see what we can get out the kid.
he surely should have been a second or third round for sure.
But it's
For
like
sure.
because he wasn't overly physically dominant in anything like arm strength, size, speed, whatever. Like he
Especially
never
speed. He not that
right.
fast.
He never and he's only like 6'2", 215. It's not like he was like 6'5", 240 or something like that. Or like he ran like a 4.5 in the 40 or 4.4 in the 40, or he could throw the ball 70 yards on the dot. He couldn't do any of that. So when you look at guys who got drafted higher in other years or who showed certain skills and whatnot, they had certain God-giving abilities or talents or whatever that Shador just does not have. And it don't matter if Dion is your dad and you got this confidence in yourself. And people talk about, well, he had the highest completion percentage in college. Look at how many passes he threw within 5 to 10 yards of the line of scrimmage.
He had a lot of athletes. He reminded me of, and I hate to say this because I actually liked him as a quarterback. He was Tim Tebow like because if you really look back at Tebow at Florida, he
Bruh,
only had a couple where he was throwing downfield.
bruh,
Everything was
talk
within
about
10, maybe 15, and he had athletes that did work to get down the field and make people miss. But it wasn't too often that he was bombing the ball down the field, to be completely honest. But I also like Tebow a lot as an athlete and as a quarterback. But that's just me. And I like Shador. It's not just because of his dad. Like I genuinely like Shador. I think he can be a starter for somebody. It's just whoever is that right person. I like
right
Gardner
there.
Minshew too, but we ain't gonna talk about that because Minshew was good with the Jaguars. He was good with us when he came in when Jalen got injured. He was great with the Colts.
Bruh.
So
But it's
I
like,
like Gardner Minshew. That might be a bad example because Gardner, every
no,
time
that's
he's
a good
gotten in the game,
example.
though,
That's a good example because it's like Gardner could he could only get you so far. He couldn't take you over the hump. He could get you so far,
he
but
was
he
a
can't
great
get you over
backup.
the hump.
Gardner is a great. I
Bro, I'm gonna
wish
put it to you like
I'm
this.
mad we let him go. I feel like we should have kept him.
When you got quarterbacks like Gardner Minshew, Case Keenum, um,
Journeyman, always gonna
Joe,
have a job.
Joe Flacco, right now, what's his name that just signed with Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
When you got guys like that, That's like
Matt Castle,
Matt
great.
Castle. Another one. That's when you got like, all right, you know what? My grandpa gonna let me use his car, but I know it's old as shit, and it's only gonna get me so far. So I can't take a fucking road trip with the guys in grandpa's car. I could go across town, but I can't take the road trip. So if I'm gonna go see old girl across town and we gonna go out on a little date, cool. But if me and the homies going on the road trip, I can't take grandpa's car because they ain't gonna get me there. That their grandpa's car. They could get you so far and you could go somewhere, you could do some things and you could still have a good time, but you're not gonna see the promised land in that car. You're not gonna see certain shit in that car because that car can only take you so far. And that's just how it is. Oh,
But see, Fitzpatrick, I don't think, but he was
he
a
the
start
same
to
way.
me.
He was just a
Uh,
high level. He was like, okay, it's 2025, right? If Grandpa had like a motherfucking 2005 Charger, that's Fitzmagic. He's a 2000. Fitzmagic is a 2005
he
RT
was
Charger.
he was great with Buffalo as a starter. I'm talking about like not a backup as a full time starter. He was great with the Jets. He was great with the Bucks and with Buffalo. I don't know.
Great. He never
Yeah.
went to a championship game.
Yeah, I'm not talking about we're not. I'm not going to use Super Bowls and all as the measuring stick for these type of players. But what I'm saying is, I wouldn't put him with Minshew in them. I mean, I get what you're saying though, as him being the high level version of them, of course. But I don't know. Fitzpatrick might be at the low end, like all right, at the high end of what we're talking about, but still at the low end of that next. Maybe I don't know.
It's like you got
Marcus Mariota is another one too. He
yes,
journeyman, like he's just
perfect example. Good one, Dre. Good one.
because I believe he's still Washington backup, if I remember.
Hmm. But see, you got guys. That's what I'm saying. You got guys that are capable enough to come in and do something. Teddy Bridgewater is another one.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
Teddy was a
another one.
great starter when he was with Minnesota until he got injured. The injury honestly fucked up a lot, but he turned himself. Chase Daniels, great. Even Carson Wentz right now. Carson
Bro,
Wentz is Carson Wentz
man,
has turned himself into that.
he
He just signed with
exactly.
Minnesota.
You got guys that can. This is this is why I said backup quarterback is the greatest job in NFL history.
Yeah.
You make a shitload of money. You
And you
don't
can
have
go
none of the responsibility,
and either
none of
every
the
year,
expectations.
it's either every year or every 2 years, you're gonna live in a different city. It sucks if you have a family, but you're literally gonna live in a different city either every year or every 2 years. Because the most you're getting is a 2 year. You might get a 3 if they really like you. Nick Foles, no, see, Nick
Nick
Foles
Foles
is
is
different
another.
because
No, he's another one. He's
he was
another.
great. Yeah, yeah, he definitely was a great backup because with us, his best years are clearly with us. He has well, Davis Mills, no,
Hey,
no, no,
ignore this fool.
no.
That's an inside joke.
I'm sure it is. That's why he's laughing about it.
Ignore his
No,
ass. Take that
no.
comment. Fuck that.
Well, since we there, let's get these slight early predictions out, and we can start with the AFC South since you want to mention Davis Mills, Drake. Uh, I have, and y'all are probably gonna feel different. I don't think anybody clearly has that AFC South. I think Houston is still holding number one. I love Daniel Jones with the Colts. The offense and the defense are good. I think they could possibly take that number one this season. It's still Houston's, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's like a solid hold on it.
See, this is why I said we're gonna wait for next week to discuss this.
No, next week I just want to talk week one.
no,
That's why I was trying to get it out the way this week.
no, because I'm not about
Because
to get into this tonight. Because we already at 55 minutes.
okay, we'll save it for next week. No, that's fine.
I'm
That's fine.
about to
That's fine. That's fine.
listen.
That's fine.
Because look, I had the
'Cause
idea.
that's the
I
division
just didn't
that
text
I
it to you
can't
earlier
tell
because
you.
I was still fucking driving home from Timbuktu on the north side, and tomorrow I'm being Timbuktu on the south side.
Mm.
But like, nah, it's something I got it. I just gotta text you the idea that I had to for us to get through like the preview and week one and everything. I'll
Yeah,
send
because I don't. It's nothing. I think next week is probably pretty much just gonna be just that anyway. Because it
it's just
ain't
gonna be football,
unless something else happened
bro.
between now
I
and then.
swear, I have a way where I could run through the updates of baseball, the WNBA, and something else. I think them the only other two active sports.
Yeah, that's
Bro, I have a
NASCAR.
way that I could run
NASCAR is in the
through it.
playoffs now, but that's
Right.
about it.
And I think we're gonna have a US Open
Yeah, they're playing right now.
update. Cause they play. I got it on right now. Like that's what I'm saying. I got a way that I can run through all of that in like 5-10 minutes, and then the rest of the time is just gonna be NFL. But no, like it is the way the season is setting up. It's gonna be real interesting to look at just a general preview. But I don't. Excuse me. I don't see like a whole lot changing from last year to this year as far as
I think the only division
playoffs
that
concerned.
might be shaky is the AFC North,
Yes.
and
Yes.
that's because of everything the Steelers did
Everything the Steelers did
and the
and-
Ravens. Don't get me wrong, I love
right.
the Ravens. As I might be an Eagle fan, but it's hard not to root for the Ravens. I
And
love
then
everything they
bro,
did.
another sneaky one to look at
And
is
Rasheed Rice got his suspension today, also 6 games, which I figured it would be 6 to 8
right.
somewhere in there.
We were
So
figuring, yeah, we had talked about that when he first caught the charge like
yeah, I
last.
knew it. I knew it would be like a month ago when I spoke on it. I said I figured it would be 6 to 8. Once the
Yep.
verdict and everything,
Yep.
he got found guilty, got his time. I figured 6 to 8 was amicable. Anything over that is like, all right, we just making an example out of you. But I figured that, so he might
No,
as well do his little 30 days during that 6.
and look, another thing too. There's some people that actually think the Broncos might have a chance to knock off the Chiefs if the Chiefs don't keep their head on straight.
Hey,
The
I
AFC
might
West.
be I might be one of those people. I love
Listen, I will
they
listen to the
they made the
fucking
playoffs
argument,
last
bro.
year.
I will listen to the argument because that defense is nasty. This is
Mhm.
Bo Nix's second year under Sean Payton.
And what did I tell you? Hey, look, I don't only person coming out of two. I was wrong. Mm. I'm not fully wrong about Anthony Richardson yet. Yet. That's why I said yet. And I'm still not conceding on the Will Levis one either. I
Bruh.
still feel like they both went to the correct situations though, because I said Anthony Richardson could have only went to the Colts or the Seahawks. To me, those were the only two situations that made sense for him. And I felt like Tennessee was perfect for Will Levis.
Say, bro.
They went and drafted another quarterback this year, and then Daniel Jones is over there. So,
Let me explain something to you.
I ain't wrong though.
That Will Levis,
All
that shit.
right, I'll take that one. All right, maybe I'm wrong on that one.
That
I'll take it. But that Anthony Richardson one, I'm not yet.
there's
Not yet.
There's still time left on the clock for that one.
Because if he gets traded to the Rams with him being, if what they've been reporting about him being unhappy, and they've been talking about the Rams are really thinking about going to get him, I think that Rams situation, whoo, with those young players that they got and that speed, oh yeah, I like that. So
Yeah.
Nix, I like Bo Nix a lot. I told Dre
Bro,
last year because he wasn't happy when they drafted him.
That's what we kept
And I
trying to
told
tell
him, like, bro, he's a professional. The
Bruh.
nigga was a professional in college. Like, he had been there for
Bro.
30 years.
That's what we
Like, he was NFL ready.
bro. Like, and especially when he got with a Sean Payton, if you just
Yeah.
sit down and listen to what Sean Payton have to tell you, and they get you some decent weapons and shit,
Yep.
you're gonna develop into a decent quarterback. I don't know, Dallas. You saying Ravens or Cincy, but the Steelers might have something to
Ooh,
say about
Cincy.
that, bruh.
So
The Steelers might
last year, the only thing good about Cincy, well, two things
I
on the
don't know,
offensive
bruh.
side is Burrow and Chase, and that's it. And that was just like last year.
E.
Burrow
Higgins,
had the best season he's ever had last year statistically, but team wise, they
they couldn't
sucked.
stop the fucking run,
They were like what not? They finished with 9-8 or something like that,
bro,
and
because
or
they
and missed
couldn't
the
stop
playoffs.
the fucking run.
Yeah,
Like, bruh.
like they he had them in a lot
Oh,
of games, and the defense sold them last season a lot.
that
But
shit
again,
drove
Burrow had
that shit
statistically
drove me
he had
crazy,
an MVP season last year. He was what top 5 in MVP voting with a
bruh.
horrible fucking season.
Bruh.
4,500 plus yards. I think it was like 40 something touchdowns to 5 interceptions or something like that. Like he had an amazing season. The defense sold him damn near every game. Damn
Yeah,
near every game.
I'm most interested to see if Mike Tomlin's streak continues. Of course it will. He's not gonna have a
Yeah.
losing season this year.
He beefed the fuck up out of that team. They
As
8-8.
long
I
as
don't even see them going
A-Rod,
8-8.
as long as A-Rod stays healthy and he don't be doing no weird shit,
Long as he stay on his feet and that O line keeps him standing up.
bruh.
Ah,
And he got DK Metcalf to throw the ball to now.
hey, bro. I love that offense. I think that offense is fire. And the defense that was already amazing. And look what they added. Not what they lost, what they added.
And
Oh,
listen. Ramsey said he's prepared to play some safety this year.
bro. And he said he going after. I watched the pivot interview. He said all them number ones, Chase, AJ. He said who? He said, look, me. I got that.
Bro, when he said I'm still able to play corner, but if they want to move me to safety and have me play some safety, I'm willing to do. When he said he was willing to do so,
Hey, let me tell you something. That
that was the
adds
plan from the
years
beginning.
to
They
your
brought him in. I'm like, oh, bruh,
him and
you
Slay
going
and
into
that.
you going into Rod Woodson and Charles Woodson territory.
Yeah,
If,
because once they moved to safety, it
yeah,
added years to their career.
bro,
It
and
add
not only that, because
because you don't do as much. You get
they
to
were so
you.
instinctive though. They
Mhm.
knew a defense and they knew how to read a defense and they knew how to read and react from different positions on the defense. So once they moved a little further back playing safety and your responsibilities change up, they still knew how to read and react to everything that was going on
Uh-huh.
around it because they were so fucking smart.
What about Mike Evans' streak? I think that stays alive too.
Oh hell yeah.
I love
Hell
his
yeah.
quarterback. I've
Hell yeah.
been Jermaine knows I've been
He,
high on Baker Mayfield since the
fuck, when
Rams.
Baker got drafted.
Well, I like Baker. Yeah, I've
Like
liked
you've been
Baker
like
since then.
Baker since long fucking time ago. You thought
Yeah,
Cleveland shouldn't have got rid of Baker.
nah, they
Like,
shouldn't have.
so we've been talking about this shit for years. Like Baker has always had the talent. It was just whether or not Baker could put it all together on the field.
Steelers would be 7-10. We'll talk about it next week.
We'll see. We'll
that's
see.
that's
Because
interesting.
basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna give our winners for each division. We're not gonna go down all 32 fucking teams, and then we're gonna preview week one. We basically gonna tell y'all who we think gonna win each division, and then we're gonna preview week one because week one is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait for Thursday. I'm not going to work.
Be fun, bro. Like
I'm
I'm
calling out this
like
Thursday.
I
Man.
already know I'm gonna have a hard time studying Thursday night. So like I may stay at work a tad bit later and then come home and chill and then go to work early Friday morning and study. Cause like
Hey, Dre
Thursday
on
night,
290.
uh,
As of Sunday, I saw. I was waiting for the comment. There you go. There you go. You see the hat? You see the hat. As of Sunday, I'm gonna say Sunday. We cool until Sunday. As of Sunday, you on the clock,
oh my
brother.
god, bro.
You
I
on
already
the
knew
clock,
this shit was
brother.
gonna happen,
Matter of
dog.
fact, have a little time next Wednesday for some camera time. I need a Cowboy fan to yell at. And fam, I don't want to yell at fam or Mika. So I don't want to yell at either one of them. I love them. I like you. Don't get me wrong. But either that or Loso coming on here and I'm gonna scream at him. It's somebody.
Facts.
What are you Cowboy fans getting his work?
Facts. Facts.
Gonna hang that banner up, and then we gonna hang 50 on y'all.
Bruh, the shit is gonna be so
I'm in
good, bro.
prime.
And I can't, bruh. It's like the thing that I'm looking forward to, honestly, the most this coming season, as far as the NFL is concerned, is just seeing if certain teams can keep up their dominance and seeing which teams are going to challenge those teams who've been dominant the last few years.
Mm.
Because to be honest with you, it's like you got the Eagles, the Redskins, and the Lions pretty much in the NFC, and then you got the Chiefs, the Bills, and the Ravens in the AFC. Who is going to challenge those three teams in each of these conferences for supremacy? That's honestly that's what I'm looking forward to the most. But when it comes to the rest of the sports, so we could knock this
Ah,
out right quick.
that big three championship game. Hey, that lasts 3 minutes. If you guys have not watched that game, watch the entire game. The whole championship game was amazing. But that back and forth between Miami 305 and the Chicago triplets, that shit was potent. What you look for in the NBA Finals Game 7 is exactly what you got from that, as far as like the back and forth, the grit, like down to the wire. Like it was amazing. I knew Miami was gonna pull it out because the way Mike Beasley been playing this season, MVP, lights out ball. Lance Stevenson showed up as he's been doing all season. Defensive, it was great. If y'all haven't watched that, it's on YouTube. It's on the Big Three YouTube page. Full game. Definitely go watch it. I loved it. I think I've watched it like 5 times since Sunday, to be completely honest, because it was really that good of a game. So
Yeah, it's like I be trying, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I be asking you about that kind of stuff because like it be so much other shit I be having to try to pay attention to or do whatever. Like I don't be having fucking time to do it. So that's why I be like,
this
hey man,
overnight job, bro. That's the only reason, because I don't be having nothing to do. If I'm not in
that's
a
what I'm-
space, look, if we not up late talking in spaces, then I'm literally on YouTube watching something to stay awake. So that's how I catch up. If I don't get to catch it on that day, that's how I catch back up with it.
hey, shut the fuck up talking about the Saints winning the NFC South. We not winning shit, bro. If them
That
niggas,
would be
if the Saints fuck around and win 7 or 8 games,
say us.
I will
I
be
have been on
shocked.
record. I was excited the other day. Nigga, they announced Spencer, which I knew they were. Like, to be honest, I won't worried about, like, I'm not even a Saints fan, but I won't worried about that. I knew Spencer would be their starter. Like, that's what makes me think the collusion. We'll get back to that at another day, but that's what makes me think the collusion thing also is real. But I was not worried. Spencer was the better option.
Oh, you know what? Them fucking long shots though. Check your sports book, bro,
Rams
because
to
them
NFC.
fucking long
Ooh.
shots, them long shots paying off a lot. Them long
Hmm.
shots paying off a lot. Forget all that. I'm ready for 18 games, the Super Bowl on President's Day weekend.
Oh,
Fuck
it
the
is?
facts. Yes.
We actually get a Monday off after that long ass Super Bowl?
Listen,
Nigga.
some of y'all, I don't even know if we off, but I might just fuck around and be like, hey, look, I'm
Hey,
taking.
Mika. Hey, let me tell you something, brother. I've hated that for years. That after the suit, especially like, bro, being in school and we had to get up Monday morning and go to school right after a long ass Super Bowl ending at 1, 2 a.m. Bruh,
Mhm.
hated it. Spencer, son of Mr. Bell.
Bruh, hey, y'all, them two with that light skin shit, bruh. I hate them two niggas, bruh.
I've been a fan of Spencer since high school, though. He was a hothead. He definitely, but he was talented. And when he got to Oklahoma, he was still a hothead, but talented. And he got to South Carolina, and I think that humbled him. So yeah, we just someone just had posted the score to 20. I think it was 20-3, Mika. Somebody had just
What, bro? Now I was just getting ready to do the fucking standings and shit, and
is
they
it?
need it. They listen. They need it because the Rangers right now are 6.5 behind the Astros
Yeah, Mr. Bell posted it.
And the
20-3.
Astros, for some fucking reason, still have a game and a half lead over the Mariners. I don't know how the fuck they doing it, but they fucking doing it. In
Bucky's
the
is black owned.
in the AL East, the Blue Jays still have a 4-game lead over the Red Sox and 4.5 over the Yankees. The Tigers pretty much got the Central one. They lead the Royals by 9 games. I don't even know why I keep giving an update on that division. The Phillies got a 4-game lead over the Mets in the NL East. The Brewers got a 6-game lead over the Cubs in the NL Central. And that damn NL West, the Dodgers got a game and a half lead over the Padres. It's so fucking tight in that NL West. And the 2 West divisions are the ones with the tightest races, pretty much. And it's been like that damn near all fucking season in baseball.
Yeah.
But the Rangers really need to do. They got some fucking work to do if they want to try to come back and make the playoffs. Because as of right now, they have a 6.3% chance to make the playoffs.
Man, I need these Yankees to pull it together. But this is normal for us every season. So, third in the American League right now, 4.5 back on the Blue Jays. In the East. So, it's not
only a half game back of the Red Sox. They actually a half game back on the Red Sox for second place in the East. They have a higher playoff percentage. They had 98.5 and the Red Sox had 95.1. So it's still like
they always finish the season stronger.
Right.
So
right.
We be all right.
It's like, bro, it's crazy to see like how the season gonna end up, and I think we only got like about a little over a month left in the season. So teams don't have that many games left to play with. You either hit your stride now or you out of there. So,
hey Dre, you don't like my Eagles, you don't like my Yankees. You know what? We just enemies. Clearly. Who your college teams? Jesus. I don't even think if you say Bama or anything like that, I promise you.
Say, bro, we told you they wasn't doing shit this year.
38-95 is
I'll
disgusting.
never forget at the beginning of the year.
Why are they still a franchise?
I hope the Rockies do something, bro. They not
move them out of Colorado at this point.
Hey, bro, I put it to you like this. The Rockies are literally the only team in Major League Baseball who's been eliminated from the playoff race.
Oh, yeah, you hate the Lakers too. I forgot about that. The Rockies need to move to Utah.
The Rockies are the only team in baseball eliminated from the playoffs already. That's how bad they are.
They were eliminated once the season started.
Niggas said they had the E next to their name when the season started. It was like, all right.
As soon as the season started, they were already done.
Y'all done.
Nothing else to talk about.
Bro, over in the WNBA, though, we got there's only 2 teams that have clinched playoff berths. The Lynx and the Aces.
The Aces actually did? Have they?
They clinched up, bro. I'm looking.
Because remember the last time I'm looking at it now. Yeah,
remember they were like 4th or 5th in the league.
They were like damn near last a month ago.
They were
a hell of a turnaround.
Make the playoffs, and now they've clinched the playoff spot.
Jesus, the Dreamer 24-14 at 3. Mercury 23-14 at 4. Then the Liberty at 23-15.
Falling off because they 5-5 in their last 10, and the Aces are on a 12-game win streak. That's why they surged up, because they whatever it was when they got to 500, something clicked, and they were just like, "Nah, fuck this shit," and went on a run.
I want to talk about how Indiana within 2 seasons has gone from even just from last year to this year. 20-18 right now, 526 above 500, which is crazy because last season I think they finished like right at 5 or like right below 5 to make the playoffs. But that turnaround for Indiana has been crazy. But to see teams like the Sun, the Sky, the
Dallas,
the Storm, and the Sparks where they are at the bottom is actually surprising. Like
Well,
Dallas, not so much because I knew with them losing everything with Satu and
mhm.
bringing in the players they did, but also losing Satu is huge.
Because
So I
you
knew
lost
they
one of
were
your
going to
best front court players and you added to your back court, but you didn't replenish your front court.
and we talked about that. So, and I thought they were going to draft like after Page. I thought their next pick was going to be one of those bigs, and they didn't go that way. So I kind of figured they would be low like that again, which is it's looking like between them and excuse me, them and the Sky.
Mhm.
They're going to battle for a top draft pick again, and
Yep.
they, I think Toronto is going to be somewhere in those first three picks also because they come in next year, and
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
Portland's coming in next year too. So
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that. But see, the thing is with the WNBA, I can't remember because remember the expansion team doesn't automatically get like the first overall pick or something.
they end up with like two or three or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's like one of the other
I
picks. They
think the
go.
Valkyries had what three last year.
Hmm.
Yeah, they had three. So I think it's somewhere like three or something like that. So Toronto will probably have like the third pick.
Yeah, probably
So
so. Probably so.
it's gonna be interesting. I think this is the Lynx championship to win, to be honest. As of right now, the Aces are playing lights out. This second half of the season has been great for them. But I love the way Minnesota is playing also.
Hmm.
This is definitely their championship to Indiana has drafted well the last few years. It's gonna be one of those things like even this upcoming draft, they're gonna draft well again to add to what they already have.
Hmm.
The great thing about the WNBA draft, there's only start next season there'll be 15. Um, is it 15 teams? Yeah, 15 next year. Because like I said, I believe Toronto and Portland are coming in next year.
Okay.
Um,
Got you.
so 15 teams. If there's more than 15 great players in the draft, you're gonna end up getting one of those great players in that top 10 or even top 15. So that's kind of the good thing. You're always going to retool every year. And I'm glad new teams are coming in because I've hated that a lot of great players end up getting cut or not making teams.
Bruh, it's but
And
another
it's
thing is
been so ass. I've always hated it. So
like we talked about with that new TV contract and the new CBA and everything, it's gonna help players make more money, but it's also gonna help teams keep some rosters together as far as like
yeah, and adding, like we said, adding
adding a
teams
couple
in
more teams. That's gonna help with a lot alleviate a lot of that like
in the
overflow.
next five, they should at least be. I think they're at least going to be at 20. I believe it is from what I
But
was looking at.
this is what like I was saying before. Get it to about 16. That way you could have 8 in the East, 8 in the West, kind of split it up a little bit, and then
Hmm.
go from there and see how you do with like 15, 16 teams on this next TV deal. Once you renegotiate your TV contracts and then you come back up on another CBA, then go from there, seeing
Because
about
everybody wants to get in on it. They got Cleveland coming in. Who else was it?
it was I know the next two teams is gonna be Toronto and Portland, right?
And
And
then
then I think
Cleveland.
Cleveland is the next one that might be up, but we're not
Cleveland's the
not even
third.
we still not even sure like when Cleveland's coming in. They got a plan for Toronto, and I
I
want to say
think
they
they
have a
said
plan for Portland.
2027 or it was 2028.
Okay, so but that's the thing.
And they're
Like,
talking about moving the Connecticut team to Boston.
okay, so like this is my thing though.
And I think they're really starting to do what I was talking about before. Every NBA team has a sister team. And from what it looks like, that's what they're moving towards. Because if Connecticut is moving to Boston, I think, at least in my mind, that's that format that they're kind of going to go with, which
Mhm.
I think is smart because it helps. Like we saw with the Valkyries, the Golden State Warriors were 100% behind them as far as marketing. The NBA players like helping out with the marketing for them. So I think if you keep that going forward with every NBA team, I also think it helps them and can work.
Yeah, my only thing is like I said before. I remember you were pushing for like growth and expansion. I was like, look, do that shit slowly but steady. Get that new TV contract in. Because Dre was talking about they're gonna be profitable. It's not the CBA that's gonna make them profitable. It's that TV contract. That's what's gonna make them profitable. The CBA negotiation with the players has to do with the split of the revenue. But my thing is get that new TV contract going, and then see how that's gonna go first, and see how other revenue streams and everything else are gonna open up and form and whatever and whatnot, and then gradually go for more expansion.
Oh,
Because the thing
thank
is,
you. I got it. So by 2030, there'll be 18 teams. Cleveland comes in 2028, Detroit in 2029, and Philadelphia in 2030. And then Golden State Valkyries just came in this year, and next year is Toronto and Portland.
okay, cool.
So
Like Dallas said, it's embarrassing that Houston don't have a team.
y'all, first off, y'all know what I've said this. First off, the comments need to come back. I need to cop one of them jerseys.
Bruh. We've
I
talked
love
about
them
this
Comets
shit
jerseys.
for forever, bruh.
Them Comets jerseys were so
Bruh, we've talked
fire.
about this shit since that team left. It's been a topic here. Every year when the WNBA comes up, eventually it's
God.
like, why don't Houston have a team again? It always fucking
Them Comets
happens,
jerseys
bruh.
were the best fucking jerseys ever, dog. I told you, I still love the Rocket stripe ones. Y'all hate them in the city. I love them.
Oh, the fucking pajamas.
I
Okay.
love them. Y'all hate them. I had a Steve Francis. I had the Steve Francis with the stripe, but I liked them. That's just me though. I'm not from there, so that's why I like them. Even though I'm
Hey,
from there. We
I
talk about
promise
this all the time. You
if
know,
I see one of them motherfuckers, or I know somebody that got one or whatever, I got you. I just gotta
bro,
find
that
out
that
somebody.
Steve Francis is and I think I had a Yao Ming too.
Bruh, let me tell you something.
I think I had a Yao Ming.
People fucking hated those
That's
uniforms.
crazy.
Hated them.
I know so many people back in the day in Tampa that hated the cream ones. Now everybody loves them.
Bro, them creamsicle uniforms
I
was,
loved them.
oh my God,
They
bruh.
hated them back then, but now everybody loves them. Those are like one of the top selling
Mm,
jerseys when they have those. Those and there
yep.
are Kelly Green. Them Kelly Green are just crazy.
Bruh, it's the Kelly Green for the Eagles, the creamsicle for the Bucks.
As much as I hate to admit it, that white Dallas with the blue shoulder,
Oh yeah.
I
That's another
hate.
old school throwback. That
Yeah,
70s.
don't you snip this, Dre. I hated that. I love that
That
jersey
was
though with that blue on the shoulder. Oh, that
it's
was always
not,
hard
what
to me.
other one is an iconic one,
They
man?
got a gray one I like too. That I guess it's gray or silver Dallas joint. I like that one too.
The Broncos, the old school, the orange.
Orange. I like the
Um,
yellow Chiefs one. They don't wear it too often, but they have a yellow alternate. I think it's the color rush one, I think, but I really like that one.
there's the fucking the Seattle one with the mean looking Seahawk with they used to have like that light blue color with the gray and everything.
That one and the green one. I
The
like that
old school, the fucking
highlighter
Steve
green.
Martin jersey. Yeah, the highlighter green is cool too, but that old school light color
Night
blue
Night
Steve
Rockets.
Martin one. Um, what
Who
else,
else?
man? They got a bunch. Oh,
Washington's blackout jersey.
hey, the Chargers. The Chargers light blue joints.
Oh yeah. I like Washington's blackout jersey too. I really
Yeah,
that blackout jersey is fire.
that one is dope. And I also like the Saints one, either the white or the black, where they have the stripes at the bottom
Mm-hmm.
of the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
That one is cool.
The Saints, I don't think the Saints has ever had an ugly jersey to me.
The
Like
fucking
even going far back, like I've always liked their jerseys.
the fucking Falcons one from the late 80s, early 90s. The
The
black
red
one,
one, the black one.
the black, the red, and the white. All of them was fire.
I remember when they introduced them, the Mike Vick era ones, and it was the ones that had the red, black, and white stripe kind of thing on the shoulder.
Yes,
Bro, the
bruh.
red, I had the red Vic jersey and I
I
had the
used
black.
to hate them the Falcons. I was like, they jerseys tight, but I hope they
bro. Those were the best jerseys.
Oh, and the old school Rams with the old school yellow, blue, and
Oh
everything.
yeah, yeah,
Those
yeah.
were dope too.
That go with
Like,
that helmet with the swirl. Yeah,
yep, man, we could go on and
a
on.
lot of teams be having some. I think the Giants are the only ones that don't got jerseys. I like. I like that red one, but that's about it.
That I'll put it to
They
you like
jersey so
this.
plain.
I'll put it to you like this. They had one. They had one that 80s one.
Is that half and half?
Um,
Hold on.
no, no,
I
no, no,
think
no, 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 no. The one I'm talking about, it was the one like when Lawrence Taylor and them was winning titles in the 80s or whatever, and Phil Simms was there. It was like one of them iconic plain, but it was a dope ass jersey because it was. Hold up, I'm trying to find. Let me see if I can find it right quick. But yeah, if I find it, I'm gonna send it to you. But it was like how the Celtics have the like just the real regular jersey or whatever, or like the Yankees pinstripes or
is
whatever.
it that dark? Is it like that navy blue one?
Kind of, sort of. I think so. I think it was. I think it was. I'm trying to think, bro.
Because
Like
they
it
used
was.
to have a. It was like a real dark navy blue that they had. I hate that one. Hold on, let me see if I can show y'all. This is the worst one I've ever seen. That one that they wear with the gold pants. I don't know if y'all can see it. I hated this one.
Oh, that mixed one from like the 30s or whatever. No, no,
I
no, 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 no. I'm talking about the
yeah.
one from the 80s where it was
It
the blue and it was like they had the white letters or whatever. Yes, the classic one.
okay.
That one. That's the one I'm talking about.
I figured that's the one. Yeah, I like that one, but that one from the 30s where they had the gold pants with the red, blue, and then the red with the blue with the white. Ugh. Ugh.
That jersey had too much going on, bro. I ain't like
Way too that and the Steelers jail ones.
Now I'm not gonna lie.
I hate don't you do it.
I kind of low key like them, but like I don't.
Them jail you.
It's something about when they wear them. I'm like, it looked kind of cool, but I don't really like it. I don't know why.
I think Green Bay got one that's similar to that too that I hated.
Bruh, they do. And the Packers have one of the best classic jerseys ever with the white and the green.
Mm-hmm. Because it's those 19, like you said, it's those 1930s jerseys, them way back ones.
Yes. Okay, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. That one from the 80s. That classic Giants jersey. That's the one I'm talking about.
Man.
Oh, we brought up the Bucks orange first.
That was one of the first ones.
That was like one of the first ones we started talking about, though.
Yeah. That Bucks orange, that creamsicle is
that
amazing.
was one of the first ones we talked about. And then the Chargers. Not only do you have to bring up the Chargers jersey, but you got to go with the iconic helmet with the number on the side too.
Yep.
You got to go with the white helmet, number on the side, and the lightning bolt. It all has to go together.
That lightning bolt helmet always been the best one.
Bruh, that one with that number on the side, dog. I remember when they had Phillip Rivers, LaDainian Tomlinson, what's his name at tight end?
Hold on, I gotta see that one. I don't know that. Hold on.
They had Lights Out Sean Merriman, Quentin Jammer from Texas. Like, bruh, that was the man. They wore them throwbacks. I was like, yes. I used to play with them on Madden back in the day.
Oh, that is horrible. I'm looking at it now. Ew.
Oh, I knew, man. I knew
Ew.
had one of them motherfucking from back in the day from the East Coast teams. That shit is.
Oh, that's horrible. I'm looking at it now. That's horrible. Ew.
They got some old school, like the 20s, 30s jerseys.
It's a lot of them in them MLB ones that be ugly as shit. Them old ones.
It's like Vince said, it's the fucking city connect shit that they've been trying to do.
I hate when the Yankees wear them old Babe Ruth like ones. I never liked those ones with the baggy pants and I hated them.
And it's the plain gray.
I like their plain. No. I like their plain gray jersey. I just really don't like when they do like that Babe Ruth night thing or whatever.
Era, the baggy pants with the high socks and stuff.
Hate it. Oh, wow, dude. Those jerseys are ugly. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It's ugly ass jersey.
I can't get right from camp. Bruh, them Steelers jerseys are fucking terrible, dog. We was just talking about them a little while ago. They
Hated
like
it.
listen.
Breakout jail uniforms.
We might have to have a pop out episode because
I want to do that one. I definitely do.
we've been talking about like jerseys, hats, helmets, shoes.
Especially shoes. That I definitely want to do an NBA shoe one.
We're gonna have to have a pop out episode for that. That's gonna
Like one day where we ain't got nothing to do and we just gonna get on here and talk.
That's gonna be one of them weekend episodes where it's like it's a boring week of college football one Saturday, and we just gonna hop on and just talk fashion and sports fashion, jerseys and clothes and shoes and shit one day. Yes,
Definitely.
Dre, a pop out episode for sure. Look, I knew everybody was gonna start look, as soon as we mentioned it, I knew everybody's gonna be like, huh? Yes, bro. We definitely gonna have to have y'all on for that shit. Definitely gonna have to have y'all on.
Y'all know gang gonna be here for that.
Exactly. Listen, man, for Keyz, for everybody in the chat, appreciate y'all showing love. For everybody who commented, retweeted, posted, liked, whatever, shared, popped in, popped out, whatever you did, we appreciate the love and the support. Hey, go support Dubby Energy. You know what I'm saying? We still working on the promo code and stuff.
I got the code.
Oh,
just forgot to tell y'all. It's Susio Sports. Of course.
Hey, man.
You get 10% off. Dubby Energy is great, man. It's no different than any other energy, but it's more like pre-workout because it's powder form.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
You're making it yourself. So if y'all use that code Susio Sports, you get 10% off. Definitely make sure you pick a flavor, you get a shaker. You can mix it with juice, water, whatever you want. I actually ordered mine the other day, finally. And so that should be here soon. So I can let y'all know, firsthand, how it is. But definitely 10% off. Use Susio Sports code. And
next episode, I'm gonna put it on the screen for y'all.
Yeah, that was my fault, but
I'm gonna put it on the screen for y'all.
Matter of fact, as soon as we're done, before I leave out the house, I'll tweet it out. So if y'all are following us on social, Susio Sports, give me like 30 minutes. It'll be up on the page with links and everything. I got you.
And I'm gonna retweet it out, and everybody gonna catch that, and I'm gonna send it to everybody and everything else. So, and for Keyz, for myself, for everybody in the chat, for everybody watching everything, and especially for the sponsor at Dubby Energy. This has been episode 89 of Susio Sports.
11 more to go.
March to 100 continues.
The march to 100.
Anyway, but you know what?
Hey, I fuck with Vic.
Vic gonna say some wild
He
shit.
gonna find some way to take a sponsor's name.
Every fucking show, bro. Every show Vic get on, he gonna do that shit. Hey man, we'll holler at y'all next week for episode
W Thick is crazy. I gotta tweet that out. W Thick.
Peace.
Woo, W.